Look how beautiful it is here. Been raining the last couple days. Got an empty trailer for a change. Spent a little time here at the Outlaw Overland Express compound. And look what we got. Got the new NAPA 791 2240 20-ton short bottle jack. So we're gonna do the unboxing on that today. Show you what we got. You might recall I had a flat tire last week and I was using that Touring Big Red first time out of the box, and she collapsed on me, blew a seal or something inside, and wasn't able to finish the job. All right, this looks to be what I'm talking about. I wish I would have kept the old Touring Big Red bottle jack. Just these alone, the thickness of the material, the weight of the material, you can just tell it's a better product. Interesting. Oh. There we go. See, it's got 3 pieces. I think the Touring Big Red maybe had two pieces. A lot less leverage. You know, you got a lot more room to crank here with this. So I like that already. Just the thickness of the material is far cry better than what we were dealing with on the Touring Big Red. Yeah, dude, that's a jack. That is a jack. Check that out. Yeah, you can just tell. I mean, this thing feels like a jack. The material here, probably almost twice as thick as the material on the other jack. Same with these handles. I mean, they're twice as heavy. Twice as heavy. Instant response too. That the Big Red, you had to actually pump it 4, 5, 6 times before it would ever even start to move. This has got an immediate response. Yeah, I think this is going to do what we need. Unfortunately, I don't have a load to test it on, but I'm sure we'll test it in time. Anyway, that's it for now. Stick around. It's Taco Tuesday, people. Took Monday off. I had to take care of some business stuff that had to be done during business hours, and just a bunch of different things that were adding up. One of the things I did is I requested my Dun and Bradstreet numbers. Dun and Bradstreet is kind of like Experian or one of the credit reporting agencies, but it's for business credit. Not anything that is absolutely necessary, I guess. But the reason I did it is in the event that someday in the future I need money or I need funds, or it also comes in handy for if you're going to be handling government contracts, things like that. It shows your business's credit worthiness, and it makes you more of a reputable business, I guess. So I thought I'd file for it. It's free. Of course, it gets real markety after that. They start trying to sell you different services and things that come with it, but just because it was free, I took advantage of getting it. I don't know if I'll ever need it or not, but one of the things I was concerned with, like with regular credit, is that the age of the credit. So went ahead and knocked that out, among other things. And so here we are, Tuesday. Should be an interesting day. On my way to Vegas right now. I've got 3 trailers with 2 jet skis, and these are military jet skis. So I don't know if they're going to be all 007, with rocket launchers, or what they're going to be, but we're going to find out here pretty quick. Heading up there now. They're going over from Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas, and then they head over to Barstow, California. I think it's another military installation that they're going to over there. but again, we're going to find that out here in just a little bit. But anyway, it's a start to what could be a fairly short week. I've already booked myself pretty much through the week. I've got 3 of these loads. It's going to take me about a day and a half, 2 days to knock that out. And then, let's see, that's Tuesday, Wednesday, then Thursday, picking up in Fontana. We got some roofing material going over to Mesa, Arizona. And then that should set me up for Friday to pick up something to get through the weekend and hold on to till Monday. But anyway, let's get it started and see where this thing takes us. Rolling along I-15, heading out of Vegas. Here we are. It's our load. It's my brand new tire. Just happened to look back in the mirror and I saw my cap come off. Got over to the side of the road. It's still got air in it, but it ain't gonna do. Time to do work. Oh, by the way, I did stock my missing socket from the last time I got a flat in the toolbox. I've got the brand new NAPA jack. I guess I'll get to do a review on that today. So anyway, all right guys, so the NAPA 20-ton hydraulic bottle jack did its job. It's climbing up and down underneath the trailers too much for a fat old man like me, so I didn't bother filming, but that's the bad boy right there. Effortlessly lifted this trailer off the ground. That the Touring Big Red, crap, dude, crap. It struggled and then collapsed. On first look, see, these are my new tires I've been buying, Transeagle ST Radial 2. They've treated me good so far, but on first glance, I thought this was one of my new tires. Turns out it's the Good Ride. That's what come on these big techs back when it came from the factory. So glad to see that one go. I've never heard any good reviews on them, but the new tires on them. I'll clean up this mess and get on down the road and see what's next. Caught my breath. I'm getting too old and fat to be climbing in and out of the back of this truck, lifting tires and changing tires and squatting down and rolling into the trailer, but do what you got to do. Man, lucky it wasn't the middle of summer out here, but anyway, we got it done. That jack, when I say it effortlessly lifted the trailer, I mean effortlessly. That was a good investment, and glad I got it when I did, because last week I was running around for about a week without a jack, waiting for it to come in. I ordered it off, I believe it was the NAPA website, and I looked around. I'm fairly certain I looked on Amazon. I buy almost everything from Amazon if I can, and I don't think it was available on there. so I think I had to go to NAPA directly. But yeah, worth every penny. Saved my ass this time. And anyway, we're gonna get on down the road. These jet skis, I got all 3 trailers on my trailer today. The way it was gonna go down initially when I booked the load is we billed for 2 trips, 2 round trips from Nellis Air Force Base down to Barstow, California, and then back, pick up, you know, do 2 trailers in one trip, then come back and get the other trailer. But we were able to get them all 3 on one trailer. So I basically got all the time in the world. I'm gonna get down here to Prim, Nevada, Whiskey Pete's, get a room, chill out. This stuff doesn't have to deliver till like 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then I head down to, originally it was gonna be Fontana to Mesa, Arizona. But then they changed the pickup point from Fontana, California to Ontario, California. Just right down the road. So be another easy day tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow and the next day. And then wind up back in Phoenix. So anyway, let's see where it takes us. That's the truckload you don't want to spill on the side of the road. Those trucks are loaded with bees. Alright guys, pretty easy day so far. Wednesday. About to wrap it up. Over here, that's my casa for the night. But yeah, we kicked those skis off quick and easy. I'm gonna go get checked in here. Really just like, it's only like noon or 1 o'clock. Half day's work. We planned on doing it over the course of 2 days, so really I got a day off with pay, you might say. I've got roofing materials, I believe they said it was. Supposedly a full 40-foot trailer full, going from Fontana, which is 15 minutes from here, over to Mesa, Arizona. Pick that up at 7 a.m. California time, so we'll get back to it then. Hey guys, Thursday morning, taking it to the house. Just got my load strapped and tarped. This is it right here. 5,800 pounds of roofing material. It was cold and foggy when I got here this morning. Now the sun's shining through, but I still ended up sweating my ass off. Part of the benefits of being old and fat, I guess. Anyway, this is going to take it to the house tonight, and then delivers in Mesa, Arizona tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens after that. I've got an appointment to get my TWIC card tomorrow. I haven't got that yet, and there's been a couple loads that I had to pass on that paid pretty good because I didn't have it. So went online, did the application, and then you got to go in there and show a couple different forms of ID and things like that. But it's so you can get on the shipyards out in California. I imagine rail yards might need them too. I used to work in the rail yards. We'd haul shipping containers off the rail yards to different distribution centers for the big stores like Home Depot, Macy's, Sears, stuff like that. but this is years ago, and they never required it then. So I don't know, different world we live in these days. So I may go in and get that done. Just depends, you know, if there's a load out there. I'll make another appointment or do a walk-in another time. But that's the plan for now. I don't know if I'll videotape much of that. I don't know how exciting it's going to be, but who knows? We'll see. Anyway, take your time. All right, guys, Friday morning, Friday. Trying to make my way into Phoenix, but apparently there is a 29-minute delay due to an accident. So holding up here in traffic. Got on the road, got up at like 3, hit the road at 3:30. Delivery hours are from 7 to 1. I wanted to be there at 7, but a couple of things. This traffic is one, but what I noticed is we had a headwind yesterday coming out of California, in addition to the 55-mile-an-hour winds from traveling across the highway at, 55 miles an hour, California maximum speed when you're towing a vehicle. And the combination of the winds have shifted that forward stack of boxes. The load is only 5,000 pounds in total. The pallets are so light, there was a couple of them that the forklift driver put on there, and the pallets were hanging over the rub rail, and I couldn't get the strap through there. I could literally back up to it, pick up the pallet, and then push it onto the trailer. That's how light they are. And so these light loads combined with the winds have shifted. I've had to stop about every 45 minutes to an hour and check the load as well as tighten it. The tarp is kind of acting like a sail as well, but we're almost to the drop-off point, so we're gonna make it, but it was close, and it took some work. So we're gonna make our way through traffic here along these bumpy ass, I don't know if you can see or feel the potholes, but this freeway will shake the fillings out of your teeth. Anyway, we're going to continue on to the drop-off point. I'm going to try to kick this thing off and see if I can get out of here in time to go get my TWIC card. I will try to get some video of the load so you can see how it shifted. But for right now, we're just going to stare at some taillights. All right, guys, so check it out. You can kind of see how that load is shifted, especially that forward stack. The second one back is not quite so bad. But look at the box at the rear of the first stack. It's literally collapsing. Look how far back everything is shifted here. We're just around the corner from the receiver now, so I'm gonna kick these things off and get over there and get my TWIC card. Okay, so that appointment went well. It could have gone a couple of different directions. It changed directions real quick. The building, property I should say, it's a big place, sits right on a street corner. And as I approached the building, there was a spot for me to park. The rate confirmation said to park off-site and then walk in with your paperwork and follow their instructions. So that's what I did. Got checked in. They give you a document, you take it over to the forklift drivers, if you can catch them. And then you give him the document, and then they give you instructions on where to park and what to do and so forth. And so when I did, the guy told me he's got three other trucks waiting out front for offload. So it was probably going to be a wait. And you know, what are you going to do? So I was heading back to the truck, which was quite a walk, and he caught up to me, and he said he went out to get those guys and, you know, bring them in, at least one of them. And of all three trucks, I guess they were all sleeping and nobody wanted to wake up. So he told me to go ahead and pull the truck on the property and he'd get it taken care of right away, which he kind of did. I got pulled on the property. It was probably another 30 to 45 minutes before they had a forklift on the truck. But once they did, they got to it. You know, they put 2 or 3 forklifts on there. It was done in no time. So during that waiting period, I was able to fold up the tarps and put my straps away, and, you know, bungee cords and corner protection and all that stuff. And so that worked out well. But, you know, I got up 30 minutes before my alarm went off in order to get there a little early so that I'd have time to clean up and get over to my appointment. And even though I got up 30 minutes early, I wound up being 40 minutes late because of all the traffic into Phoenix today. So the nice thing about getting your TWIC card, it says right on the website, walk-ins are welcome, appointments take priority. So even though I don't have an appointment anymore, I'm going to be about 45 minutes late. I'm going to do the walk-in. I don't imagine there's a great line of people trying to get a TWIC card, unless they do other services there or something. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to try to get that knocked out. And then I don't know if you noticed, but there are 2 brand new tires on the trailer, on the deck. Those came in while I was out this week. They were on my porch when I arrived home last night. And I'm going to try to get those installed today. I knew there was something I was forgetting earlier. So I'm going to try to get those on. Those take a lower priority today because I can get those put on anytime, anywhere, really. The folks I like to use in town, they're going to be closed when I get home tonight, and they're closed on the weekends. Today's Friday. So I'm going to try to get them done somewhere out here in the big city. The problem with this place out here is real estate's at a minimum. Not really, but for whatever reason, they make everything's so crowded. You know, it's like being in LA. So I've got to find a place that I can get into that has room for the trailer. Like, I know of a tire store, 2 tire stores, like less than a block from each other, but they're both on really small pieces of property that I could never get into unless it was after hours when there was no cars in the lot. So I'm gonna have to use some investigative skills to find a place. But anyway, enough rambling. We'll get it taken care of and get back to you later.
To like, share, and subscribe. The Outlaw Nation, it's on the rise.